Hello everybody and welcome back. In this video we're looking at question number 19 on our 2012 Pascal contest. In the diagram, rectangle PRTV is divided into four rectangles, and not necessarily all the same. This one looks much bigger than this one. Okay. The area of rectangle PQXW is 9. The area of this one is 10. And the area of this one is 15. What is the area of our leftover? Oops, wrong one. This one's 15. And then we need to work this one out. Okay. So you can try and play around with something like this. You can try and guess at side lengths for these things. You know, I'd probably guess that these two both have a side length of 5 in common, and then this one's 3 and this one's 2. Okay? And those are fantastic ways to approach it, but if you try your hardest to get integers, you will sometimes be disappointed. For example, if we got 2 here, you're not going to get a nice integer here. That doesn't mean you're wrong, but I find some people, if they don't get integers when they do these sorts of calculations, are a little upset. Okay? But in truth, the way the question works, it's vague enough that it doesn't actually matter what sort of initial side length you pick. So to prove this point, I'm going to say, 9 and 10 have a common side length of s. I don't actually care what s is. If you wanted to, you could say they have a common side length of 1, and then this becomes 9 and 10, and you can figure out remaining sides from there. Okay? But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say that this length here is 1, so therefore this is 1, so this is 1. These are, is s. I'm going to say it's s. Just to really prove a point that it doesn't matter what you do, you just, for a question like this, and I have seen this sort of a question on another contest, just pick a side and start computing. Okay? If you run into trouble, you might actually have to figure out what s is, but, don't make any assumptions until you have to. Okay, so we'll say that's s. So then what would this side be? Well, it would be 9 divided by s, because 9 divided by s times s must equal this 9 here. Okay? Similarly, we'll use green. This side up here should be 10 divided by s. But if that's 10 divided by s, then this is 10 divided by s, and this is 10 divided by s, because parallel sides on a rectangle are the same length. And so this is 9 by s, and this is 9 by s. Okay. Now with the 15 here, what's this side length? And this is the only one where you might have a little bit of an issue. We could call it y. We know y times 10 divided by s has to be 15. So if we multiply by s, we can see 10y needs to be 15s, or y is 15s over 10, which is really 3 over 2s. Okay? So I've worked out y. Some of you might be able to do that in your head, but this is 3/2 s, but then so is this length, because all of these are rectangles. So now in the unknown square, the unknown rectangle, we've got a side length of 9 over s times 3/2 times s. And the s's cancel each other out. So really we've got 9 times 3 over 2, or 13.5. That's the remaining rectangle. Okay? So 27 over 2, that's going to be b. Okay? There are other ways to approach this question. You don't have to chase the diagram around. Okay? One thing you can see is that these two up here, they've got a common edge, this s. So the ratio of the other two sides is the ratio of these areas. So, whatever the blue length is, it's 9k to 10k. It's a ratio of 9 to 10. And so since these rectangles have the pink side in common, their areas are also going to be in the same ratio. So 9 is to 10 as our unknown area is to 15. And that's another way to set it up. Okay, so you can use ratios, or I prefer the let one length be s and chase it around the picture. That was nice and clear. But if you wanted to, you could see, okay, 9 is to 10 as unknown is to 15, and solve it with a ratio that way, that would work perfectly fine. No problem at all there. Okay. And so then you get, question mark over 9 is the same as 15 over 10, which is 3 halves. You multiply by 9, and you're right back here. Okay? But, whenever I see these questions, I don't really immediately think of the ratio way. I always chase it around. Okay? So that was it for question number 19. Question number 20 up next. I'll see you for that in the following video.